IndigoShy here. Back at you guys with another video. I'm just sitting here in the car in the parking lot waiting for my grandmother, and some inspiration kind of just hit me, and I was like, let's talk, girl. Um, I want to talk about universal numbers. I was watching one of the previous videos that I did when I was basically delving more into like my personal spirituality, how like kind of like explaining like how I am the way that I am. And I know I mentioned numbers a lot, like my birthday, the number 9, things of that nature. And I was like, let me make a video kind of delving more into this so that people do understand what I mean. So what I mean by universal numbers, they're really only numbers 0 through 9. Everything else after that is repetition. It's really only 1 through 9. Everything after that is repetition. I've sat and done it before. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 is 1 plus 0 goes back to 1. 11 is 1 plus 1 goes back to 2. 12 is 1 plus 2 goes back to 3. So you see they kind of just all repeat themselves. And the purpose of me saying that is that a lot of times we go on a scale of 1 to 10, or we always go like 10 is perfect. 10 is not a real number. 10 is only 1. 10 is going back to 1 again. So the last real number is 9, and 9 is the number of completion of cycles. If personally, that's why I said I had got the 1126 tattoo right here. Because I always caught it, because the universe does speak through numbers, through synchronicity. If you ever see 1111 on the clock, or like 444, 555, this is the universe speaking these numbers. They're all different angel numbers. 444 is definitely the number of the angels. That means that you are being protected, that you are being guided, that you are surrounded by your honorable ancestors and your spirit guides and things of that nature. Like I said, 9 is a number of completion. 1 is a number of a beginning and of a new cycle. So if you feel yourself going through any new cycles, check the day. Like this year is 2020. 2020 is a year of 4, because 2020 is literally add the numbers going across. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 is 4. Which basically is like an angel number. So that's why this year may vibrate in the way that it does, where it feels like we have a lot of I don't want to call them heavenly things. We have like a shift, things of that nature. That's what basically 4 does represent. And so it is a number of the angels. Like this year alone, we have had 3 444 energy portals. We had in April alone, we had 3 444 energy portals. So like that just goes to show the power of this month, of this year. And just the big shift in the energy change. The universe will communicate with you through numbers. So pay attention to numbers and signs. If you ever just look at the clock and see something and you like get like a chill, like a feeling, Google it, look it up, because there's numbers have so many different meanings to them. And there is in this matrix and this dimension, there is no such thing as a coincidence. So don't ever go, oh, it was a coincidence, I seen this. No, that's the universe communicating. They communicate through signs, numbers, signals, things of that nature. So another video I'm going to do, I'm definitely going to talk about like just like when we see certain signs. I know all the time, like I'll see, like the other day I seen a spider and what the spider represents, or if you see a butterfly, things of that nature. Or actually kind of just touch on it here, like the universe, like I said, the universe will communicate to you through signs and numbers and things of that nature. So always pay attention to them through animals, through colors, or different colors entice different things. Like wearing blue today, and I feel like I'm very vocal today because blue is the color of the throat chakra. So it's helped me be very vocal and kind of speak what I need to speak. And it wasn't intentional. I was just up and rushing and threw the shirt on, and that's kind of what happened. Like yesterday, I was having a conversation with somebody, and as I was literally saying like I'm right where I need to be, I looked at my phone, and my phone said 444, and I was like, see, that's the universe communicating, that's the angels communicating. So remember that we are never really alone, and that we are synchronized. When you notice these numbers more, we are more synchronized with the universe. We are more synchronized with the higher power. Remember that notion, you got to bring that notion in. We are one and the same. Us, the external power, God, our life force, whatever you may want to call it, we are one and the same. And life is a direct reflection of what's happening on the outside, is a direct reflection of what's happening on the inside. And that delves more deep into more than just spirituality in life, but also into food. And I would do that in another video. I definitely do want to touch into more videos where I delve more into the importance of food and spirituality. I know I did a video on Eat to Live. I do want to delve into that way more. Definitely going to do one about like mindfulness, things of that nature. But girl, my mind just went pew. But back to this. Another thing I wanted to say, because I just did that with my mind. I tell people all the time, my mind. We're taught in school 1 + 1 = 2. It's incorrect. Arithmetic wise, 1 + 1, yes, it equals 2. Anywhere else in the world, 1 + 1 does not equal 2. A woman and a man get together. They do. They have a child. 1 + 1 = 3. Anywhere else in nature, 1 + 1 = something other than 2. You never put two things together or 1 and 1 and just get those two back. If you get what I mean. So by saying that, when I think, I tell people all the time, like, my mind automatically, when I think, goes 1 + 1 = 3. And people are like, how did you get there? And by that, I mean that when I think and when I process stuff, it's so quick to connect certain dots and to go here, this, there, and that, and connotate this to that and the third. And it does that directly. That's why I say, instead of me having to do the runaround and go, oh damn, 1 + 1 isn't 2, it's actually 3, but how did I get there? My mind automatically goes to that. So comment down below if you understand what I mean about that. If you don't understand what I mean about that, I will delve into it more. It's just a point that my father brought up to me one day. He was like, 1 + 1 does not equal 2, 1 + 1 = 3. And I looked at him like he was crazy, but then I was just like, he has a very valid point. It doesn't. Like, how does a baby come if 1 + 1 = 2? Like, you feel me? So, and it's just, I know there are like other like situations of the nature, but like, speaking like logical wise, like 1 + 1 actually equals 3. And even in a relationship setting and things of that nature, 1 + 1 does not equal 2. The way that I look at it is, if I'm my own stable entity, the person that I am encountering with is their own stable entity. We are two stable, separate entities, and when we come together, we create one. But still on the outside, we are still two separates. So I'm still me, he may still be him, but together we have a unity. That 1 + 1 there equals 3. You get what I'm saying? So that was a little tangent, but I mean, my mind does it all the time. I just kind of just wanted to see if anyone else kind of like felt like that, understood like that. But yes, the universe does communicate in numbers, signs, signals, things of that nature. Always pay attention to them. I do recommend looking at your birthday. What is your birthday? What are the numbers to it? Looking up what those numbers mean, because a lot of times those numbers do relate back to you. Looking up your your birth chart, things of that nature, and getting your life numbers. Because a lot of times these things relate back to you, and they're a direct reflection of you. And when we understand these things, it helps us to understand ourselves more. Like, so what I will say is, definitely get more into astrology. Don't just look at just simply your sun sign. I recommend downloading, what is the app called? CoStar, where you can literally just, if you know your time of birth and everything, you put everything in, and gives you your entire birth chart, all of your signs, your breakdown, everything that's more personal, more in depth. But definitely get into the numbers of everything. Like I said, if you see a time continuously on the clock, look into that time and figure out what it is. If you say something and then you happen to look up and see, oh, like it's 11:11, like, make a wish, or know that you're synchronized with the universe, things of that nature. If certain days feels like something, add them up, because every day is a day of something. Like, today is I'm recording this on the 10th, so it's August 10th, 2020. So it's 8/10/2020. So by adding that up, it's 8 plus 10, which is just 1. That's 9. 2020 = 4. So 9 and 4 is 13, which goes back to 4. So today's a day of 4, which is basically a day of the angels, knowing that we are surrounded and protected, things of that nature. Like, remember one day, it was about last week or 2 weeks ago, when I was in Charlotte, I woke up just feeling I didn't know, I was out of it. Like, I talked about it in a previous video, like, I was just crying my eyes out, like, just so out of it. And what I did was, when I was sitting down writing, I always, whenever I start a new journal entry, I always put the date at the top and then add the numbers up. And it was a day of 9. And that day, it was very, I wouldn't want to say ironic, because it's something ironic or a coincidence in this nature, but it was very funny that it was a day of 9, and that day I felt myself completing a lot of old cycles. Like I felt myself like coming to an end with things and wanting to renew them. So that's kind of all I just wanted to say with you guys today, is just check out the universal numbers. Always pay attention to the numbers. The universe is communicating through you through signs, omens, numbers, signals, animals, colors, things of that nature. A lot of times when people are talking to you, they're not talking to you, the universe is talking to you. So listen twice as much as you speak. Be very observant. Listen to your intuition. Love from your heart. Cut your mind off. All those wonderful things that I always tell you guys. But I will see you guys in the next video. Remember, you can DM me on Instagram at indigo.shy. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow my meal prep business or my plant-based my plant-based body product business, also at Indigo Prep for the meal prep and Indigo Life for the body products. And you can check out the website down below. It's in the description. The website also gives a link to kind of more of what I do, different services, things of that nature. So love you guys, and I hope everyone is doing great. Comment down below any questions, comment, concerns. Peace, love, and light. Wow. Oh, I see 11 at 11. Yes.